Welcome to video number 3 of this home seller series. This means that the home inspection has already taken place. We negotiated with the buyer what repairs you're willing to do, if any, or we gave them a credit. Whatever we decided to do, the inspection period is now complete. That means, in theory, if the buyer changes their mind from here on and they no longer want to purchase the home, in theory, you're entitled to their earnest deposit money. In practice though, there's a few other things that they're able to do to keep that money. And in my experience, this is 15 years of real estate. Almost 99% of the time, the buyer is gonna find a way to be able to hold on to that earnest deposit. And we can talk about that more in a different video, or you can ask me some questions directly, but most likely we won't have to worry about that if we got past the inspection period. Over 99% of the time, that means the buyer's super excited to purchase the home, and this is gonna go all the way to the end, and they're gonna close, and you're gonna transfer ownership of the property. So the next thing that happens here is the bank that's given the loan to the buyer will order an appraisal, which is the evaluation of the home to ensure that the value and the price that they're paying for the home is correct. So an appraiser is gonna come out. It's gonna be a much shorter time than what the home inspection was. And that appraiser is gonna give it the value that he feels best, and he's the one that's gonna have the final decision on what the value of the home is. So 2 or 3 things can happen here. What most of the times will happen is that the appraised value will be at the same price as the contract price, the sales price of the home that's in our contract, or higher, which means everything is perfect, we're moving forward, no changes need to be made. 2, the appraised value is gonna be lower than what we've agreed to sell the home for. In that case, there's gonna be another negotiation here. So the buyer's going to say, hey, we're not gonna be able to pay what you asked for it and what we agreed to in the contract because it doesn't appraise for that price, and the bank will not give us the amount that you want. So you, the seller, has the choice to lower the price to what the appraised value is, which is what happens in most cases. I know it's not the best of news for you as a seller, but it's very rare that that happens. Or you as a seller can say, hey, I'm not gonna sell the house then unless you wanna pay me the difference in cash on the side. Most buyers will not do that unless we're in a crazy market like we had during the pandemic where people were paying over the list price. If we're not in that kind of a crazy market and we're just in a normal balanced market, most buyers will not pay you anything extra in cash. So you'll most likely have to adjust the price to what the appraised value is, and then we move on to the next step. If you have any questions on any of that, you guys, as always, let me know. We're gonna be with you every step of the way. I hope that helps. Let's go to the next step.